Jai Radha Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Kunja Vihari Yamuna Tira Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय, श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। मैं थोड़ा सा पीछे आया हूँ। I came little back, so you check. ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सागरगणिता श्री नमो विष्णु पादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते नमो विष्णु पादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम। हरे कृष्णा। Welcome to everyone for our Sunday program. I request everybody to take your heart from your pocket and keep it in silent mode or switch it off, so that while hearing lecture we don't get disturbed. So today we will discuss about a very serious topic, serious matter. So we need attention. So everybody please keep your phone in silent and don't keep it with a screen towards you so that notification comes you can see and you can answer it. Keep it totally aside. Ashutosh kept in pocket. Bhagwan. So in the whole world there is discussion. Bhagwan hai kya? What is God? And how to understand God. So many have come here first time, I feel. You are coming first time. You are also. You also. You also. You are also coming first time. With you? His classmate. And many will join now. They know what time class starts, how much we want to hear, and what time prasadam is there. So it comes slowly. Okay. So Bhagavan, today I'll not speak much, but I'll just quote from Shastras. In recent few days, lot of boys they were asking many questions. One question I came across was Vishnu Bhagwan hai, if Vishnu is God, is he a person or is something? What is he actually? What is Bhagwan? No, that kind of question. That Vishnu, yeah, he's there, but who is he? Is he a person or is he impersonal or something void which we can't understand ever? Then God is a conception which we can take whatever we like. That is what Sanatana Dharma is preaching. And it depends on us. You are giving God a human form. He has two hands, two legs, because you are human. Many big philosophers, they say like this. If a buffalo wants to realize his God, then obviously he'll realize a God who has four horns and same body like him. So, like this, various uh, what you can say philosophy comes up in relation to God. And today the situation in the country India is Bharat that if you go to any pan wala person, pan shop, and you ask him a plus b whole square equals to, what is it? Many are engineers also, they would be knowing. But those who don't know, mostly, they will say, I don't know. You go in a village and some person who is plowing a field, if you ask him uh, about scientific reactions or some equation, surely he'll say, we don't know. You ask something from chemistry, you ask something from physics. He will say, I don't know. But anybody you ask, can you tell about Bhagwan? My God, he has his thesis, whole research done on that. And then he'll start speaking. Then he will say, yes, I understood. Now I have to go. I have class. Or I have to do this. So everybody born in India, they have a thesis ready by birth on the subject God. So this is a very unfortunate condition actually. On simple subject matters, they don't know, they will say. But such a vast subject matter, one does understand something which is beyond your senses. You can't see it. But to understand something which is beyond your senses, everybody knows it. And they have their thesis on that. So, we will see from scriptures today that whether God is, means who is God actually? Is he a person? He is a personality? Or he is formless? Form means like us, we can see. We have got two hands, two legs, like this. And formless means like ocean is there. Wherever you take water and put it, it takes that form. Air doesn't have any form, but it exists and you can experience it.
So God is all pervading. He is everywhere there. So you can't give a form to God because He is present everywhere. It's not you can say that He is in this picture or in this temple or in any temple. He is everywhere. Correct? So God is nirakar or sakar or both. Or if both, then which is the superior worship? So we'll see this today. Okay. So generally in Sanatan Dharma, you'll find these two divisions or two divisions. One is Advaita, which was propounded by Adi Shankaracharya, and he explained through the Vedas that God doesn't have any form. He is all pervading, he is all spread, and there are various words which we come across in the Vedas. The Rig Ved, Sam Ved, Athar Ved, Yajur Ved. We come across is Nirgun, Nirakar, Akayam, Ajanma. These are the words. Nirgun means without any qualities. Akayam without body. Akayam. Kaya means body. Akayam means no body. Ajanma, unborn. Janma means born. Ajanma. So God is referred with these words actually. And Nirakar, which I have written as no form. And Dvaitwad is a philosophy propounded by Madhvacharya. In this philosophy also different names are there. But generally the principle is same, that God and Jiva, these are two different things. But in Advaitwad, they understand that Jiva is God himself. When he realizes by meditation, he will understand he is God. So God doesn't have any form and he will merge into God. That is the philosophy. That is the theory of that philosophy. Now in Dvaitavad, they understand no. God is there and Jiva is there and they are different. And the Jiva's duty is to serve the Lord. This is Dvaita. There is difference between Jiva and God. Okay? So they understand God, we serve, we do his bhajan, we do his kirtan, we take his name because he has got a form. He is a personality. Then Nirgun is there. So we also accept, yes, Nirgun is there. Akayam is there, yes. He doesn't have any body. And Ajanma, he is unborn. Yes, he is unborn. We accept, and this philosophy was accepted, told by propounded by Madhvacharya, Nimbarkacharya, Vishnu Swami, Ramanujacharya. Yeah? So, what are these words meant by the Dvaitwadis and Advaitwadis, and how it is told in Upanishads and Vedas? That we'll see today. There are various conceptions in the society. Brahma, Satya, Jagat, Mithya. You ever heard this? Never heard. Okay. Soham. Who has heard? Hatin. He used to go to Art of Living. That is their mantra. Soham. You understand this mantra? So aham. Who is he? That is me. So aham. I am that God. ईश्वर निराकार है, निर्विशेष है, गुरु भगवान है, सब कुछ एक है. Everything is one. After liberation, you will merge into that Paramatma, that Supreme. Then I am you, you are me, we all are the same. Everything is illusion here. Sab Maya. You heard it? In a movie, one Muslim, he was reading namaz. They are depicting it like this. And he was saying that I am not killing them. I am just changing their body from one body to another. And Bhagavad Gita says no, that after death, a soul changes his body from one body to another. So he was saying that everything is illusion. Why you are thinking like this? Everything is Maya. Sab kuch Maya hai, Moh Maya. Very common in India. And देवी देवता, भगवान, शिव जी, दुर्गा, काली, ये सब एक हैं, किसी में कोई अंतर नहीं। आत्मा इज परमात्मा, देयर इज नो डिफरेंस। That Brahma, he takes a material body, that formless, he takes a material body and comes into this planet. Vishnu, Krishna, Rama, they are they have taken this form for some purpose. It is the same Supreme Brahman who has come in this way to do something and then he will go back again. Inner baby, inner vibrations, inner engineering, sound of silence, mind your mind to be mindless. So these are famous things among intellectuals. So the impersonalists, they believe and they say these are their this is their theory. A great power, but he's not a person, and he's if you give him a person, a personality, a form, then he becomes limited because we are limited. We have got form, and he becomes limited. So natasya pratimasti. He doesn't have a form. This is from Upanishad. Natasya pratimasti. He doesn't have any form. Why you are worshipping a form? Aham brahmasmi tattvamasi sarva khalu idam brahma. It shows that everything is one. There is no difference between you and me, or a dog, or a cat. We all are one. Everybody is Brahman. Everyone is God. Just they have to realize. And a few things I already told there. And Krishna and Rama, they are just great personalities who are here. And you can also become Rama and Krishna. Very dangerous philosophy, actually. So, this form, what is the concept behind this? That God is formless, is we see here everything. Everything has got a form and it is limited. And we as a jiva, in any body we are, we have got a form. Okay. Now this form limits us. But you see ocean, it doesn't have any form and it is unlimited. Similarly, Atma is now living in the body, but when it is liberated, it is like ocean. It doesn't have any form. Why? Because form limits you. You are in this body now. So you are limited. Okay? So form limits us. This is the point. But there is a fallacy in this that form limits us. Form is there means it is limited. Actually, form doesn't limit us. The thing which limits anything is matter. Matter is there, it is limited. Even ocean, if you see, it is limited. Even ocean, you see, it is limited. Okay, it is vast for us, but it has a boundary and it is limited. So actually matter is there, that matter limits us. This body is there which is made up of earth, water, fire, air and ether. This matter is actually temporary, finishes one day, and it has got a form. No, not form, but matter is temporary and it has limitations, like we have got eyes. You can't see beyond. You can't see what is going on at the backside. We can't see all these things. So actually, matter is limited. This quality of limitedness is there in matter. It nothing has to do with form. A thing can have form and it can be limited also, unlimited also. Unlimitedness is not related with form, actually. By saying that God doesn't have form, is he less than his creation? Jivas are there, humans are there. We have got form. We are here. Children has form and we are trying to say Father doesn't have form. Is this a good proposition? Is God less in quality than us? If we don't say that God has form, this is not full quality of God. Because, very famous statement you must have heard, God is, God has all the qualities. He's Sarva Guna Sampanna. You heard this? So, God has all the qualities. And the next statement we say, He doesn't have form. We say God has all the qualities, everything is coming from Him. And the next statement we say, He doesn't have form. This is contradictory. You are saying if He has everything, then He has form also, and He is formless also. Because everything is coming from Him. And He is the source of everything. That is the first aphorism of Vedanta Sutra. And Srimad Bhagavatam also explains that Janmadiyasyata. He is the source of everything. Who is God? From whom everything is emanating. So everything is emanating from Him, His form is also coming from Him. So He also has all the qualities. So we can't say He doesn't have form. That doesn't fulfills the definition of God. Okay? Now, this I already explained it. You see, in Bible, you see what is it? God created man in His own image. Now we are trying to understand, and they say that because we are humans, we are trying to understand that God has two hands or two legs, or He is like a human form. But it can be other way also. That God has a form like that, and we have been given this form with respect to God. It can be other round also. So in Bible, this statement comes: God created man in His own image. In the image of God, He created him, male and female, He created them. Genesis 1:27. Then you will see, I'll not go through everything. You can see down, it is written in Bible. For example, the Bible talks about under His feet. Exodus 24:10. Inscribed with the finger of God. Exodus 31:18. The hand of Lord. Exodus 9:3. The eyes of Lord. Genesis 38:7. The ears of Lord. Numbers 11:1. And then this Ezekiel. What is this? Anybody knows? You know it? Ariman? Ezekiel. If anybody has read some Christian literature. Describes God as the semblance of a human form. Such phrases permeate the biblical literature. Similarly, Quran also, there is a reference of the face of God. Under my eyes, under my eyes, under my ears it will be. And the hand of Allah. Allah is there, His hand is there, His eyes is there, His ears are there, His face is there. Okay, it is described in Bible and Quran. Srimad Bhagavatam. The Vedic literatures are there. Four Vedas, Rig Ved, Sam Ved, Athar Ved, Yajur Ved. And there are Itihasas, Mahabharat, Ramayana. These are Itihasas, history. 18 Puranas. Okay? These are all Vedas. It is told in Chandogya Upanishad itself. Now the Vedas, the Rig Ved, it is divided into 3-4 parts like Brahmanas, Upanishads, Aranyakyas and Samhitas. It is divided like this, each Vedas. So, after writing everything, now Ved Vyas wrote the 4 Vedas. Who is Ved Vyas? Who is Ved Vyas? Huh? Who wrote Mahabharata? It is Krishna himself who came in the form of Ved Vyas as a personality to write the Vedas. So he wrote all the Vedas. Then so that people cannot take out the essence of that, he wrote Vedanta Sutra. Then seeing that Vedanta Sutra will also become complex for people in Kali Yuga, he wrote Itihasas, Mahabharata, Puranas in the story form so that women and general people, general class, they can also understand it by reading these things. And then at the end, still he was not happy, Vedavyas. If you read from Srimad Bhagavatam, first chapter, first canto, fifth chapter, their whole description is there that Vedavyas was not happy by writing Vedanta Sutra. Then Narad Muni comes and explains him. He asked, why I'm not happy? Why you are not happy? Asked him, Narad Muni. Then he explains, Narad Muni is his guru, Vedavyas' guru. He explains, because you didn't explain the direct meaning of the Vedas and Shastras, which will be very easy for people to understand. Then he wrote the commentary on Vedanta Sutra, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. It is the same personality writing everything. So it is not that we will say that we accept Vedas and we don't accept Puranas, and we don't accept Mahabharata, and we don't accept Srimad Bhagavatam. And especially Srimad Bhagavatam, everybody knows that it is written by Vedavyas. And the Vedas are also written by Vedavyas. So we can't accept Srimad Bhagavatam and will we accept only the Vedas. We just want to hear from Vedas. So that is not proper attitude actually. It is the same person writing everything. So this is from Srimad Bhagavatam. What is written here? 10:23-22. His complexion was dark blue and his garment golden, wearing a peacock feather, colored minerals, springs of flower birds, and a garland of forest flowers and leaves. He was dressed just like a dramatic dancer. He rested one hand upon the shoulder of a friend and with the other twirled a lotus. Lilies graced his ears, his hair hung down over his cheeks, and his lotus-like face was smiling. So people say that he doesn't have form, but I think here there is some description about him. There is some description about him, and it is suggesting some personality. Is it or not? Is it? Okay. So this is from Srimad Bhagavatam 10:23-22. Brahma Samhita. This is spoken by Brahmaji. I worship Govinda. He is too clear. The primeval Lord, who is adept at playing on his flute, who has blossoming eyes like lotus petals, whose head is bedecked with peacock feather, whose figure of beauty is tinged with the hue of blue clouds, and whose unique loveliness charms millions of cupids, millions of kamadevas. They are also charmed by his beauty. He is so beautiful. Brahma is saying. 5:30 Brahma Samhita. So here there is description of some features of the Lord. Okay, in Srimad Bhagavatam we saw, and something I showed from other literatures, which are like very lower literatures actually, Bible and Quran. But there also the description of face, eyes, ears of the Lord is given. Now, this is from Upanishad, some Upanishad. I didn't write the reference. So here also you see what is written. Tasmai nama pareshaya brahmane ananta shaktaya arupayoru rupaya. So if you read Rig Ved, Samved, if you go through the Vedas, you will see such words will come. See, arupaya, the third line you are saying, arupyo. And then it is written, ururupaya. Rupaya, Rup is also there. Like you'll read Bhagavad Gita, you will come to across the word ajanma, and you will come across janma also about Lord. So how to understand this? Okay. So here you can see that arupaya is also there, rupaya is also there. Now you see from Svetashvara Upanishad 3:19. Apanipado javano grahita pashyatya chakshu Shrinoti akarana. What is said? Apanipado. He walks, but he doesn't have legs. Javano grahita. He doesn't have hands, but he will accept. Pashyatya chakshu. He sees. Pashyati. Pashya. He sees. Achakshu. But he doesn't have eyes. Shrinoti akaranaha. He hears. Shrinoti akaranaha. But he doesn't have ears. Now, how is this possible? He doesn't have ears, he doesn't have eyes, he doesn't have legs, he doesn't have hands, but he's doing all the activities of that. And previous to this sloka, he doesn't have form. But Ururupaya, he has many forms. How to understand? Both things are given. My God. Huh? So, that's why there is a process given that is called hermeneutics to harmonize the statements and understand it. And that's why, because such things are given, that's why he wrote Puranas and everything, Veda Vyas, so that, oh, people will get confused by reading this. He wrote those things also. Because many people want to get confused, so such things are there. But it is not that that means that. If you read it from a proper source, you see what it means actually. Ravi does not eat during the day, and Ravi is growing fat. Huh? Ravi doesn't eat during the day, but he's growing fat. Fat. So what will be the conclusion? It's common sense. Common sense. Ravi is eating during the night, and morning he gets up and says, "I don't eat food." He's showing himself as he's very much renounced. He doesn't need food, but actually he's taking food at night time. Okay, so we come to understand this. So we try to give a kayam word is there. We say Lord doesn't have form. I explained this because it gives a person that the person is going to die, it is degrading, and he has desires because of this body. There is desires, and because of desire, there is trouble. So if you finish this body, there will be no desire, and there will be no trouble. Everything is finished, done. So, and because of this body, this form, we are limited. When this body will finish, we will be unlimited. So this is the actual philosophy which they explain the meaning of the word akayam. And nirgun means he doesn't have any qualities. Nirakar means he doesn't have any form. And ajanma means he doesn't take birth here. He's not born. Okay. Now, before few days, and many students, they say to me that generally, when we discuss with Vaishnavas and they just quote from Puranas, Bhagavatam, like they don't quote Vedas. So today, especially, I brought many quotes from Vedas. That in the Vedas, what is written. So it is not only Akayam and Kayam, but there are clear words written, like you see, Rigved, Om Tad Vishnu, Om Tad Vishnu. Now you can give whatever meaning you want to this name, Vishnu, but it's very clearly written there, Om Tad Vishnu, and the next word explains, Paramam Padam. His feet is the supreme. Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashyanti Surya. 122:18 Rigved. Vishnur Gopa. He is the same Vishnu who is in the form of Gopal. Gopa. That is mentioned in 122:18 Rigved. Rigved 164 164:31. I saw a Gopal, he never falls from his position. Sometimes he is near, sometimes far, wandering on various paths. He is a friend decorated with a various variety of clothes. He comes again and again to the material world. You see where it is written there, Apashyam Gopam. And yeah, so Gopam is referred there. Then you see Narayana Upanishad, Brahmanyo, say Devaki Putra. Who is Devaki Putra? So like this, Krishna names also comes in that reference which is given there, Rigved 116, 23 and 24. So he is also referred, Krishna. Rama, he is also referred many places. Chandogya Upanishad 3:17. You see the first line, Krishnaya, Devaki Putra. So the son of Devaki, Devaki Devi, with repeating this trial, Rishi should invoke Bhagwan Shri Krishna. So that is referred here, Angirasha Krishnaya Devaki Putra. This is from Chandogya Upanishad. Chandogya Upanishad, Shyama is mentioned. Shyama. First word. Taittiriya Upanishad, Raso Vaisaha. Supreme Personality is full of transcendental mellows. And who is known by the name Rasa? Who is known by this name Rasa? Tell fast. Krishna. What is the name? Rashika Shekhar. Raj Bihari. You have heard these names? These are names of Lord Krishna. So here it is told that Lord is full of mellows. Gopal Tapni Upanishad of Atharvaveda. Om Namaha. I offer my respectful obeisances to Sri Krishna. So you see here, again the word is used here. Om Namaha Satchidananda Rupaya. So here form is there told. Which kind of form? Satchidananda. He's having a form. Which form? Sach Chit Anand. This is the form he is having. And then Rigved, again, you see, here also, you see the third line? Krishna. See that third line? Krishna. We wish to go to your beautiful houses about which cows with large excellent horns are wandering, yet distinctly shining on this earth in that supreme abode of yours that showers joy on all. O Urugaya. Krishna is referred by this name, Urugaya. This is from Narayana Upanishad. Eko Havai Narayana Asit, na Brahma, na Ishno, na Apo, na Agni, na Vayu, Neme, Dva Prithvi, na Nakshatrani, na Suraya. There was nothing. Eko Havai Narayana Asit. But who was there? Only one thing was there, and that was Narayan in the beginning of the creation. Na Brahma, neither Brahma was there. Na Ishno, Shiva was not there. Na Apo, Apo means air is not there. Na Agni, fire was not there. Na Vayu, Apo means ether, Vayu. Then Neme, Dwapap, na Prithvi was there. Na Nakshatrani, no nakshatras were there. No stars were there. Nothing was there. Who was there? Who was there? Narayan. Narayana Upanishad. Atharvaveda, Govinda, Dhamni, Golok is being referred here. Golok, the home of Govinda. Namo Vedanta Vedatya Krishnaya Paramatmane. Who is that Paramatma? Krishna. This is from Atharvaveda. Sa eva Moola Mantra Japati Harir iti Krishna iti Rama iti. In the Moola Mantra, whenever we chant, there will be name of Krishna and Rama in that. This is also from Atharvaveda. Now here also you see the first line there, it is written Harihi, Krish, Samane. You are seeing that word there? First line, Harihi. So the names may be explained in the following way. Hari means he who unties Harati, the knot of the material desires in the heart of the living entities. Krishna is divided into two syllables, Krish and Na. Krish means he who attracts the mind of all living entities, and Na means supreme transcendental pleasure. These two syllables combine to become the name Krishna. Rama means he who delights, Ramayati, all living entities, and is also means he who is full of transcendental bliss. Manduka Upanishad also, it is written, Samana Virikshe Purushau Nimagna. So what is told here, that in the heart, there are two living things sitting. One is the Jiva and the other is Paramatma sitting there in the heart. Samana Vrikshe Purushau Nimagno. There are two. And one is looking, Pashyati. One is just looking at the other, that just look towards me. I will catch you and bring you to me. So there are two that is being referred here. One is Paramatma and one is the Jiva sitting in the heart. Isha Upanishad. This is also Upanishad. Here what is said, O my Lord, sustainer of all that lives, your real face is covered by your dazzling effulgence. kindly remove that covering and exhibit yourself to your pure devotees. So here some hint is given that dazzling effulgence is there and is covered by that. So remove this so that we can see you, who you are. Okay, so this is in Isha Upanishad, Yajurveda. Here it is said, the unborn takes many births, the wise one understands it. Hmm? And story was there, I'll not discuss that because we have limited time. Thus, you see that there are abundant of evidences, and this was just a glimpse. I just did little work because I got to know that in Vedas this is not there. So I did little work and got this thing. So it is not that in Vedas it is not described. So there are words which shows that God doesn't have form. There are words that shows that God has form. Rupaya, Sachidanand, and Ram and Krishna, they are also referred. And he is only Vishnu. So this is referred there in the Vedas. So these are abundant evidences by which we can understand from the Vedic literatures that Lord Krishna exists. Ramayana, Mahabharata, Itihasas, he is described and he is being referred to as Sachidananda Rupaya. He is the Paramatma. It is being referred here. Till now, I discussed this. And in Bhagavatam, he says, this is the reference, 11, 21, 42 and 43, written there, Srimad Bhagavatam. What is the direction of all Vedic literatures? Many people, they say, no, I am confused, Prabhu. I can't know whom to go, whom to believe, where to go, where to not to go. And I suggest him, hear Krishna what he is speaking. Why you want to go here and there? Everybody is writing their commentary on Gita. Everybody is speaking on Gita. You directly hear from Krishna what Krishna is speaking. See what Krishna is speaking. He is saying, what is the direction of all Vedic literatures? On whom do they set focus? Who is the purpose of all speculation? Outside of me, no one knows these things. Outside of me, no one knows these things. Now you should know that all these activities are aimed at ordaining and setting forth me. The purpose of Vedic literature is to know me by different speculations, either by indirect understanding or by dictionary understanding. Everyone is speculating about me only. I am the ultimate end. They have to understand me. Krishna says here, and in Bhagavad Gita, he refers so many places. If you read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, just little I am showing. Every page is explaining that he is Krishna, Vishnu, he is a personality. You see, Bhagavad Gita 15:15. Vedesha sarver aham eva vidyam. By all the Vedas, you have to know me. I am to be known. Even Adi Sankaracharya, he writes this in his commentary on Vishnu Sahasranam. Obeisances to Lord Krishna, whose form is composed of such Chidananda, who performs many wonderful deeds effortlessly. He is known by the Vedanta Sutras. He is the Guru and the witness of Buddhi. You see, this is the commentary of Shankaracharya. Why is referring the name Krishnaya? Sachidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Akhila Kari. Shankaracharya is writing. Shankaracharya is saying, Bhaj Govindam, Bhaj Govindam. Govindam bhaja moodamate, samprapte sannihite kale nahi rakshati dukhrene karane. Shankaracharya is saying, take the name of Govind, take the name of Govind, take the name of Govind. Your speculation and word jugglery, and I want to understand this, I want to understand this will not help you at the time of death. Very less time is there, just 100 years. Now it is 80 years. For us, it is like 60, 70 if we reach. That is a great thing. Vishnu Puran. Also it refers, and Harivams Puran. It is referred. So we see, conclusion is, that all the Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas glorify Supreme Lord Krishna, Vishnu. And even in the Shruti, Bahava, last line you see, the verse of Bhalva Shruti. It's not in Sanskrit. Namani sarvani yam vishanti, tam vai Vishnum paramam udaharanti. Vishnu alone. So, it is described there Now the roop, what is that akaya, arupaya? And why those words are there? So the meaning of those words are actually not the way you are seeing that and the way those people are explaining, or the way we have sometimes questioned Vishnu is a person or not. And these impersonalists, they will explain it. सीता माता रावण की पुत्री है. Okay, this is a statement. Okay, now I ask you, if you read it in this way, सीता माता रावण की पुत्री है, then this is one thing, and सीता माता रावण की पुत्री है. What is the meaning of that? सीता माता रावण की पुत्री है. Huh? Ravan is being referred as mother. It is the same statement. Sita, Mata Ravan ki putri hai. Okay. But you read it, Sita, Mata Ravan ki putri hai. That is a different meaning. And Sita Mata Ravan ki putri hai. That is a different meaning. Same statement, but the way you read it, what is your perspective, how you are trying to understand it, what is your intention behind to understand it, that also matters. So in the scriptures, nowhere it is described that God has no form. Arupaya means he doesn't have a material form. Rupaya is also there, Rupa is also there, Arup is also there. How to harmonize this? How to understand this? That's why Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita and explains. It means he doesn't have any material body like us, which is made up of blood, pus, urine, these muscles. Not like this. He's Satchidananda Rupaya. He's Nirgun. Means what? He's beyond the three modes of material nature. That is the meaning of Nirgun. It is not, it doesn't tell that it doesn't have any material qualities. That is not the meaning of that word. Guna means rope. And we are tied by the three ropes, the three miseries. Adhyatmik Kalesh, Adi Bhautik Kalesh, Adi Daivik Kalesh. These are the three ropes by which everybody is tied. Nirgun means who is beyond these three miseries. Who is he? He is Krishna. Nirgun. He is beyond the rules and regulations of this place. Ajanma. He is Ajanma because he doesn't changes his body. The form which he has, that is eternal. In the same body, he goes from his spiritual planet, he comes to this planet, material world. He does his activities here and goes back there. Like the sun is coming out every day, morning and night, it disappears. And then again in the morning it comes. What does it mean? The next day it is the new sun? It is the same sun. So, that is Nirguna. Nirakar. He doesn't have a material form like us. Nirakar. And Ajanma, I explained. So both the things are used. Rupaya is also there, Arupaya is also there. Kayam is also there, Akayam is also there. Nirgun is also there, Guna is also there for him. He is Nirgun. Why? Because not in the three modes of material nature. These are the actual meaning of the words. But if you try to understand him that no, God is all pervading, you cannot understand him. Yes, God is all pervading. How? Like sun is there. Sun is all pervading because of sunlight. But still, sun is localized in one place. And if you go more deeper, you will see there is sun god sitting inside that sun planet, Surya Dev. So there are three realizations. It will be the conclusion. I'll go more. So you see, Puranas, it is not accepted and it is told Brahmanas wrote it. It is not Brahmanas wrote it. It's just a nonsense propaganda. Everything is written by Vedavyas. Okay, writing hand can be somebody else. Bhagavad Gita was being written by Ganeshji. But the main person who is doing all these things was Vedavyas. He has written all these things. Now in Puranas, you see what Vedas say. This is from Atharvaved 11:7-24. ऋचः सामानिः छन्दांसि पुराणम यजुषा सह, and then it goes on. Rik, Sam, Chand and Yajurved. Rik, Samani, Chandamsi. So Rik, Sam, Chand and Yajurved. These are the four Vedas. के साथ ही पुराण भी उस अच्छे से जगत पर शासन करने वाले यज्ञमय परमात्मा से उत्पन्न है. This is also come from the same yajna, same personality, same supreme. Puran is also referred here. नाम व ऋग्वेदो यजुर्वेदः सामवेदः अथर्ववेदः रचतुर्थ इतिहास पुराणः पंचमो, पंचम मीन्स फिफ्थ, वेदा नाम वेद उपास वेदी. ऋग्वेद, यजुर्वेद, सामवेद और चौथा अथर्ववेद तथा पांचवा वेदों का वेद, इतिहास, पुराण, यह सब ब्रह्म रूप है. इसकी उपासना कर. These are also Vedas. It is coming also from the same Brahman, same Supreme. So Itihas means Mahabharata, Ramayana and 18 Puranas. We cannot say that it is not. It is all written in Chandogya Upanishad. These are from Upanishads. So Upanishad is saying this. You will not accept this? Now, this is one more. Now, this is from Skanda Puran. Now, these are the references from Puran. You want to read this Sanskrit? We don't have time. If you want a reference, you can take from me. I'll just read the translation. Okay. Oh, translation. Ye nindati puranani dharmashastrani nastika. If somebody is blaspheming, ye nindati. Nindanti. Nindanti means blaspheming. Ninda. Blaspheming what? Puranani. Blaspheming the Puranas. Dharma Shastrani Nastika. Who is he? He is an atheist. He is an atheist. This is being told by Shivji to Mata Parvati. Brahma Samhita 5.1, Brahma says, Ishwaraha Paramaha Krishna. Satchidananda Vigraha. Vigraha means he has form. Which kind of form? Satchidananda. Again, the same thing is referred here. Satchidananda Vigraha. Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. And that Govind, he doesn't have any beginning, no end. He is the cause of all the causes. He is the cause of all the causes, the Brahma is saying. Now, this is being Ganpati. Ganesha is saying to Parshuram, Yavanti cha sharirani bhogadhani mahamune prakritani cha sarvani vina Shri Krishna vigraham. Shri Krishna vigraham. In 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, in 10th chapter if you read Bhagavad Gita, then in the 10th chapter the description of Lord's universal form is there. God shows his universal form. Okay. Now, after seeing this, Arjuna asked question. Oh, he sees everywhere Krishna is there, his hand, leg, everything. Then everything, it is Krishna, he is saying. Then he says, this form of you, to worship this, that is superior, or to worship you like this, how you are here, this is superior. Which is superior? Very clear-cut question. Arjuna asked, Evam satata yukta ye bhaktas swam paryupasate. Ye chapyaksharam avyaktam tesham ke yoga vittama. Tesham ke yoga vittama. Which is the better process of yoga? To worship, Evam satata yukta ye bhaktas swam paryupasate. The way that devotees are worshipping you, bhaktas are worshipping you, ye chapya aksharam avyaktam. But this avyakta, this unmanifested form of you, to worship this, which is better? He asked. Krishna says in the next verse, Maya Veshya Manoyama Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Paryopetas Teme Yukta Tamamataha. One who is worshipping me directly in this form, Maya Veshya, Mano Ye Mam, who is putting his man, his mind on me, concentrating on me, meditating on me, Nitya Yukta Upasate. Upasana, worshipping, whom you will worship? He'll worship this form. How he'll worship something which is all pervading? How he'll do bhajan of something which is all pervading? So he says that Paryopetas te me yukta tamamataha. This is my opinion. Krishna's opinion is this. We can understand, we want to hear many acharyas who are there in YouTube gurus, many foreigner, many Indians who went to foreign to represent India, or many Indians who have written various books because they are Paramahamsas. Whether we have to hear him, we hear them, or we have to hear Krishna, what Krishna is speaking. These all people, they will not speak their philosophy on their own. They will always use Bhagavad Gita to speak. You see. It's like, drinking ganja from others' hand. There was a story in Bengal that somebody has to drink ganja. So what he will do, he will sit beside his friend. Friend is also sitting. Now, he will take out ganja and put it in chillam and put in the finger of his friend's finger. And then hold his hand and drink from that. And then he'll go away. Now when police comes to check, then he holds everybody, he captures everyone. And then he sees whose hand there is yellow mark, because from ganja some yellow mark comes. Some of you know it? Huh? Good. So some yellow mark comes there. I also don't know. I heard it in the lecture. So some yellow mark comes there. So by that we understand that he has taken ganja. So that person went away. The friend got caught. But did he take ganja? He didn't take ganja. So all these people, they will speak some philosophy of life, but they will use Bhagavad Gita to speak. If you are speaking your own philosophy, your own definition of various words in the Shastras, first of all, don't use Shastra. I got enlightened. I understand the meaning of this. The meaning has to be understood from Guru Shishya Parampara. It is not a thing of speculation. You don't go in college and speculate in your physics book. What is the meaning of this E equals to mc square? I have to meditate. At night we will understand what is the meaning of m. And teacher says, it is mass. And you say, no, yesterday I understood. M means mother. At night I got a dream. And C means cousin. So if your mother is there and your cousins are there with you, then your energy increases. This is the meaning of this E equals to mc square. Because family power, so you will be more dynamic in the society. This is the meaning I realized. This is not the way. Teacher is teaching, from there we have to hear. So many people, they want to expect. It can be this also, it can be nonsense. What it can be this and that. How much you will understand from your brain. Now, see what Shivji is saying about those descriptions I told, no? Arupaya, Nirakar, Ajanma. In Kali Yuga, Shiva is saying to Parvati, Vishnu is saying to Shiva, this sloka in Shiva Purana. In Kali Yuga, mislead the people in general by propounding imaginary meaning for the Vedas to bewilder them. Vishnu is saying to Shiva. Why is saying? Why such things Shiva is being told to come here and do it? Old students, please answer fast. Huh? That was there one thing, but why not directly? Why to tell this, that in a wrong way? Mislead people. Why to mislead? They want to, in Kali Yuga, many people will be there who, with the help of philosophy, will want to become God. So his desires who will fulfill? Krishna will fulfill. Because if they want it, what to do? Jivas are here to fulfill their desires. So let their desires be fulfilled. Let them become God with the philosophy of Vedas and Shastras. So Vishnu told to Shiva, my dear wife, is told, this is told by, I have spread ignorance through my own philosophy. This is by Shiva to Parvati. I copied it. Small. So this is Shiva is saying this to Parvati. My dear wife, hear my explanations of how I have spread ignorance through Mayavad philosophy. Simply by hearing it, even an advanced scholar will fall down in this philosophy, which is certainly very inauspicious for people in general. I have misrepresented the real meaning of the Vedas and recommended that one give up all activities in order to achieve freedom from karma. In this Mayavad philosophy, I have described the Jivatma and Paramatma to be one and the same. Shiva is saying this. He described it. Who is Shiva? Who described all these things? Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya. Who is he? Shiva himself. Lord Shiva. Adi Shankaracharya. Who came to explain. So he's saying here why he came. Vishnu told him, and he's saying to Parvati what I did. And why I did this? Because people want it. And in Bhagavad Gita, if you go through, everywhere you will see, it is Krishna. 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 He is referred as. Means after Vedavyas wrote it, Krishna himself came personally to speak Bhagavad Gita. 700 shlokas, just that much. At least read this properly, you will understand. Everywhere the word is there, ma. He says, you see, avyaktam vyaktimapannam manyate mam abudhaya. That this unmanifested form of me is coming from me. It is my effulgence. It is like the effulgence of this bulb. Bulb, there is electricity, light is there, no? There is filament inside. Correct? You can't, can you see the filament? But it is there, it is like that. Lord's effulgence is there, and if one is not able to see Lord because he is stuck there in the effulgence, he can't see God. He says, Avajananti mama mudha manushim tanumashritam. Bhagavad Gita 9:11. There it is said that somebody who thinks that I am a simple person, he is just a rascal number one. I am not saying, Krishna is saying. Famous speakers, they will say Krishna and Rama, they are simple persons, simple human beings. You can also meditate and become Krishna and Rama. Krishna says to them, they are first class rascals. Brahmano hi pratishtha aham. This Brahman, which you are knowing, this is coming from me. Yanti deva vrata deva. Pitrin yanti pitrivata. Bhutani yanti bhuteja yanti madhyajinopima. This Devi Devatas and everything, everybody is same. It's not like that. It is told. Those who are worshipping demigods, they will go to the planets of demigods. Those who are worshipping Shiva, he will go to Kailash. Those who are worshipping Vishnu, they will go to Vaikuntha. There are different places. And those who are devoted to them, they go to those places. If they follow the process which is described in the Shastras. So how you can say that these all things are one? Sukadeva Goswami. You heard his name? He spoke Bhagavatam, son of Vedavyas. When he came out, he was naked. Everybody is naked when he come out. But he naked, he left to the jungle. And he was roaming like this. He was self-realized soul. He just left the home and he was in jungle and he was roaming like this. So, when he heard the description of Bhagavatam, he also got attracted. And he became a devotee of Lord and he started speaking the glories of Krishna to Parikshit Maharaj. Is there anybody else? Yes, Chatus Kumar. Brahma had 4 sons. Sanat Kumar, Sanat, Sanatan, Sanandan, the 4. They got a boon. They were asked, what do you want? They told, we should not grow. We should be like a child only, always. Because when we grow, we have desires. Children will always be playing and will have no attraction to this world. So they were like this children. They were also attracted to Brahman, that there is something supreme which doesn't have any form. Nirgun, nirakar. But when they smelled the smell coming from the tulsi leaves from the feet of Lord Vishnu, they got so much attracted that they became Vaishnavas. Chatus Kumar. Narad Muni, Shivji Samvad. Narad said, Jagannath, Gurudev, अब आप ब्रह्म का स्वरूप तथा ब्रह्म तत्व का निरूपण करने की कृपा करें. हे प्रभु, ब्रह्म साकार है या निराकार? Okay, there is a discussion between Narad Muni and Shivji. Same question. This is in Brahma Vaivarta Puran, ब्रह्म खंड अध्याय 28 श्लोक 1, 28th chapter, shloka number 1. And then he says, the answer is this. साकारेण निराकारो ज्ञायते स्वयमेव हि. साकारे निराकारेण वै रसः. That in sakar there is rasa. When you are worshipping Lord in sakar form, there is rasa. In nirakar form, when you are trying to worship, you'll just go and meditate somewhere. There is no rasa in that. And second thing, sakare nirakaro gyayate swayam evahi. If you are worshipping sakar, then nirakar is automatically included in that. Nirakar is already there. So, Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Adi, Pancharatra ki vidhim vina, Aikanta ki Hari Bhaktir Utpataya eva kalpate. If anybody is not going through this Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Adi and just speaking anything, then it is just Utpataya eva kalpate. It will just Utpat. Utpat means it will destroy everything. It will just create chaos, nothing else. This is from Hari Vamsa Puran. In Mahabharata also it is referred. Vede Ramayane Chaiva Purane Bharate Tatha Adao Ante cha Madhye cha Hari Sarvatra Giyate. Whether you read Ved, whether you read Ramayana, whether you read Puran, whether you read Mahabharata, whether from beginning, from middle till end, wherever you read, whom you will find the description of? Hari Sarvatra Giyate. Who is Hari? Hari is Krishna. He is always told every place. You'll see in Guru Nanak, that Guru Granth Sahib also, there is description of Rama and Krishna. Guru Nanak Dev used to worship himself, or Ramachandra and Krishna. So they say, Rama means what? Krishna means what? What is the meaning of Vasudev? What is the meaning of Vishnu? What do you mean by that? It is the same formless. Vasudeva means what? It's all spread, all pervading. That is the meaning of Vasudeva. If Shiva, Brahma, Durga, Kali, everybody is same and coming out from the same Brahman, then why only Vishnu and Krishna are being referred so vividly? Why not other personalities are being referred in this way? So the conclusion is, in Srimad Bhagavatam it is told, Vadanti tat tattva vidas tattva. You want to understand this tattva of God? It has 3 realizations. Vadanti tat tattva vidas tattvam yaj jnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagwan iti shabdat. Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagwan. These are the 3 levels of realizations when one goes in the path to understand God. How? Like a sun. We are sitting here, always in the room. If you want to experience, you can come here. This basement. You'll see sometimes sunlight is there outside. And you say, sun is there. Okay? But how the sun is there, can you depict just by seeing the sunlight? Can you understand how the sun looks like? You can't understand. But you are saying sun has come out. How you are seeing sun has come out? Because there is no difference between the sun and sunlight. Sunlight is also sun. but at the same time, it is not sun. When you go out of this place and you come to see sun, then you understand, oh, that is sun. Okay. Like a disk in a place, localized. That is Paramatma realization. You went out of your boundary now and understood that. Now you go more deeper into that sun planet. If you go to yogic siddhi and you go there inside the planet and you see inside, then you'll see there is a sun god sitting inside in his ratha, and there is a mani in his chest, and from that the effulgence which is coming, that is the sunlight, and that seems to us like a ball. That is Surya Dev, sun god. So there are three realizations: sun god is there, globe is there, and the sunlight is there. All three are sun, but who is the ultimate sun? The sun god. There was professors and students. Three students went to see the train from a village. So they were standing in the station and train started coming. And one student asked the teacher, seeing some light, he just saw some light and told, that is the train? Said yes. I said, oh, I saw the train. He left. Two students were still waiting there. The train came more near. And the train came more near. And the second student, he saw the engine. Oh, engine is there. Oh, that is the train? Teacher said yes. So, oh, I also saw the train. He also left. But the whole train came in front. Everything. And then the third student asked, this is train? I said, yes, this is train. I said, okay. Who is in full knowledge? Third student. At night, you light a torch like this. And in front, some of your friend is standing. Ask him, can you see me? You can't see. Because of light, you will not be able to see. Night driving you have done? From other side, some vehicle is coming. Now you feel, oh, not visible anything. Because of that light, you can't see. So those who understand that there is some supreme, but you can't understand it, he is everywhere. Okay. But as they start saying Krishna and Ram, they are simple personalities, then they become rascals immediately. And they have this realization that God is there and He is all pervading. That is the realization of Brahman, that His light everywhere spread. He's like that, all formless, and what He is, we can't understand. Okay? Second realization is that He is sitting in the heart in the form of Paramatma, and meditate on Him. He's sitting in everybody's heart. That is Paramatma realization. And the third realization is that He is a supreme person, Vishnu. He is controlling everything. And to worship Him, give your life to Him, serve Him, that is the purpose of human life. And there are a lot of activities in that life. It is not passive life, like you're seeing a big mountain from far away. You're coming in car and you see a big mountain. Now, big mountain is green from far away. Okay? But as you go inside, as you come to near, you see that, oh, this is not green. The mountain is not green, but there are trees. And because of trees, it is looking green. Then you enter more. Then you see that there are birds, there is monkey, there are various animals eating fruits inside. There is life inside. But from far away, you could not see this. Understand? So like this, there are three realizations. And the topmost realization that Krishna himself says, the Bhagavatam, Vedas, everywhere it is said that he is Hari, Krishna, nothing else. Understand him, serve him. That is the purpose of Vedas and Shastras. Once in an airport, one Muslim was sitting and he was doing namaz, and one of our devotee, a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, he was also sitting and he was also chanting on his beads, and he read namaz and he came and sat down. Then he asked him, you did prayer? He said, yes. Whom you prayed to? He said, I prayed to Allah. Who hears? So he says, Allah hears. So if Allah hears, then He has ears. He got up and left. So this is just a what do you say, misleading theory, and it's a misconception, and it's a word jugglery and their own mental speculation to define the words of Arupaya, Satchidanand, all these things as it doesn't have any form. Krishna is there. If you read Bhagavad Gita, in fourth chapter you will see it is told that Ajopisan Avyayatma. Ajopisan. I am Aja. I am not born. Aja. And then just after few shlokas he says, Janma karma cha me divyam. He says, my birth is divya, transcendental. So he tells to Arjun that you don't remember what is happening, but I know about everybody's past. I know everything about everybody. Why he knows? Because he's not changing the body, he's the same personality. So there's no difference between him, his body, his childhood, his youthhood. There's no difference. When he was just 3 years of age, he killed Putna. He was just 7 years of age, he lifted Govardhan hill. All these people who describe all these things, they will not tell these things initially, everybody, but they don't accept all these things. That Krishna he lifted Govardhan hill. So these things are stories. It didn't happen. How can you believe this? Can a person lift Govardhan hill? Is it possible? Mother Yashoda saw the whole universe in the mouth of Krishna. Come on. How is it possible? How in the mouth of Krishna the whole world can be seen? And they say, God is unlimited. Okay, so God is unlimited. He has everything to do. So he can't lift Govardhan. He can't show the whole world in his mouth. God can do anything. He's God. That's why he is God. So that is the definition of God. So in the Vedas and Shastras, everywhere it is described that he has form. Nirakar, Nirgun, Ajanma, Akaya, these things refers to the material qualities actually. He is formless. This line itself shows that he is God. God is a form because he is formless means formless is a quality to him. To whom? To him. Who is he? He is there. He is Vishnu. So that is told everywhere. So this is the conclusion. Hare Krishna. So Bhagwan, nirakar ya sakar? Both, but Bhagwan is sakar. Nirakar and sakar is his qualities, but God has a form. He is a person. He is hearing you. You are offering prayers. You are going to temple. He is hearing you. You are offering food to Lord. He is taking it. So he is doing everything. He is creating this creation also. Now he is doing all these things. He is creating. He is doing all the activities. He has all the qualities what a human being does. And we say he is not a person. It's not like that. He is a personality. So he has form. He has formless also. But it is like sun and sunlight. Lord is there and he doesn't manifest to everybody. Those who have realized and who are sincere enough to understand him, he will remove his covering so that they can see him. But for those who are not so much pure, he'll not remove his covering. They'll be stuck here only. They'll not be allowed to enter into Vaikuntha and see the Vaikuntha planets. They'll not be able to see Ayodhya where Lord Ramachandra is there. All these planets, they can't enter. Okay, so this was just one point. One point which I discussed today was about form and formless. There are many other things also in that impersonalism, but we just discussed about form or formless. Okay, Hare Krishna. Anybody has any questions? You can please ask. Starting you mentioned one quote from Vedas that another thing was about. So the literal meaning of personal ideas, so like this person defines the idea of idea. It doesn't have any material form. That is the meaning of it. Shiva. I told no. Jivas want to eat stool to enjoy in his life. So there is big body. Go into that body and enjoy stool. So Jiva wants to enjoy a lot of sex life. Monkey's body. Go there. Enjoy a lot of sex. 300 times in it. Jiva wants to fly in the air. That is bird's body. Jiva wants to swim in water day and night. Different kinds of bodies, different kinds of machines. There are so many fishes. Jiva wants to become God here and wants to feel that I am moving the sun, I am moving the moon, I am doing everything. Although morning he can't control his bowels, but still he thinks I am controlling all these things. He wants to think this. He wants to believe that. How he'll believe? He needs some solid basis for that, no? So Krishna sends Shiva give this philosophy so that they can have firm faith on that you are God. So everything happens because the living entity desires here in this material world. And because of that, I already told that in the list. Yeah, most of them are available. Most of the part is not available. 90% actually is not available because it was burned, everything. Before, there were not printing machines that everywhere books are printed and kept. So when Khilji and all burned the library in Nalanda and the Muslims, they burned everything in various temples. So at that time, most of the Vedas and everything got lost. But what they have written, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, those things are there. Yeah, these things, I took the name of the acharyas, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Shankaracharya, these things are available. To understand something, it's not that if you go through everything, then only you'll understand. Even what is available, that also you can't finish in this whole life. So that's why Bhagavad Gita is there. That's why after reading everything, Vedavyas, he wrote Bhagavatam for the people. So if we read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, then we can understand the conclusion from that. Everything is explained there. Gita is also referred as Gita Upanishad. So Krishna came personally to speak that. Just read this. So even go through the Bhagavad Gita nicely. You'll understand from that. Everything is given there. Many verses is quoted there, and I feel that all the verses in the Bhagavad Gita, you will find that such similar verses are there in Upanishads. Because Krishna is speaking philosophy on the Vedas. So what way we have? Chalo, many books are bought. So what way we have actually to understand? We have to choose a teacher. And what he's teaching, we'll hear that and follow the process. You follow the process, you'll realize. If you're okay with that, that's okay. Otherwise, change the teacher. This is what you will do. Is there any other option than that? Any second option? No second option. So start eating. The taste of food, pudding, is in eating. You know this? The taste of pudding is in eating. So we have only got this way. That there are teachers. We have to search a teacher and go to him and understand from him. Search a guru. And there is no difference between them. It's the same. That point is means not so important point. In rasa vichar that is different, but for common people it is not made to understand. For common people it is like the same personality. It's not that you are wearing black t-shirt and tomorrow you go and wear red t-shirt so the person changes. The same person. When Lord is there in the maintenance form, he is Vishnu. And even if they say that Krishna is coming from Vishnu, Vishnu is coming from Krishna, it's the same thing. Not Brahmin, it's Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagwan. Paramatma is the localized form of the Lord, which is spread everywhere and sitting in the heart of every living entity. Is there in every atom of this world. That is not the effulgence. Paramatma is the localized form of the Lord. That is Brahman, which is spread everywhere. That is referred as Brahman. Brahman means all pervading. By his energy, he is all pervading. Bhagwan is the personality. You can ask questions frankly. Otherwise, you go out and he is having his own definitions. I just quoted from the Vedas and Upanishads and Bhagavatam. There are millions, so many books. It just shows that it's Krishna, Vishnu. Okay, clear? चलो हरे कृष्णा श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंद हरि हरि